Hello, everyone again. Unit 1, Lesson 5, Grade 11. Good morning. Well, I'm gonna take more than 10 minutes for this video, and usually I tell you 5 minutes is 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't know which is gonna take for this one. I'm gonna really do my best to finish as soon as possible because all I'm really focusing about is you understanding how it works, more of how you should be thinking and the processes of thinking, about getting things easy. I just used this one myself, so it was really beneficial for me, and I'm hoping we will actually give you all the benefit necessary for you to learn language and to really speak it well. This is about a writing skill, and it's called writing from notes. How do you write? By just using notes. Usually, if you want to write, it's not an inspiration of Einstein. No. And it's not some kind of writer where you're going to go to a hotel or a beach and you just have to sit and lay there and then, like, wait for an inspiration to come to you. Nah, it just doesn't work like this. Writing from notes is just kind of one strategy of writing. Everyone can write using different ways, but writing from notes is pretty much popular among authors and writers. Sorry, so we're gonna learn about it with different styles of writing. Today's style is letter style. Let's read the kind of introduction here. Sometimes classes visit interesting places in their local region or people with interesting jobs come and talk to a class. Well, I haven't seen that too much in our schools, but let's just move on. The letter below was written by a boy at a secondary school in Riyadh to the commander of a fire station. I doubt it was true. I'm sorry, but you can't just lie, Mr. Book. First, study the letter with your teacher. Now, let's presume I'm the teacher, you're the student, and let's look at the letter. First, let's look at how many parts are available. There is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. 5 parts, oh, actually, there's this little part, which is part 6. So you got 6 parts of your letter. The first one here is all about the name and the address of the person you are writing to. Now, the style of this letter is very British, very traditional, and very old, and still very orthodox. So you can't just say, well, I don't need to learn it. Yes, everyone does need to learn it because there's a certain kind of formality in some letters that still use this up till today. Now, sure, not in Saudi Arabia. Anyway, the other part is your name, address, and the date. So it's more about what you need to write about yourself. Because maybe someone wants to respond back. In today's case, it's an email, it's never a letter. But you can use this part for any letter writing, also as an email, in a different form. Anyway, now there's a dear sir here. It's part number 3, and part number 4 is the first paragraph. Part number 5 is the second paragraph, and then there is yours faithfully and the name as the 6th part. Now, we just studied this, but what does it say and why? Now, it just say, now look at the notes with Muhammad, which Muhammad wrote before he wrote the letter. See how he made the sentences from them. So before we read the letter, let's read the words because we want to know how he just put the words down into a sentence. It goes pupil. Okay, there is a pupil here. Al Jazeera Secondary School. Al Jazeera Secondary School. And then there's Riyadh. Riyadh here. About few station. About fire station. Oh, I'm sorry. And then English classes. English classes. Interested in visiting a fire station. Interested in visiting a fire station in this line. I don't know if the pointer is working here, but let's hope so. Arrange a visit. My class. There is blah 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 blah. Where is arrange a visit for my class? Oops. Arrange a visit to your fire station for my class. Any weekday, anytime. Any weekday, anytime. And then there is not impossible. Not possible. And somebody. This is somebody. Talk. Talk. There is no talk. Yes, there is a talk. A fireman in a fire station. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, here it is. Fireman in the fire station. Looking forward. And here you go. Looking forward and thank you. Answer one. Now, note there are two words here were not actually used in the very exact way or not actually used at all. So it's okay to just to take away some of the notes, maybe one, not all of them. And just let me read this letter for you. Is it in a professional way or just a standard way? Let's see how it works. Dear Sir, I am a pupil at Al Jazeera Secondary School, here in Riyadh. My classmates and I were learning about fire station and firemen at the moment in our English classes. We are interested in visiting a fire station to find out what it is really like. Is it possible to arrange a visit to your fire station for my class? We would, oh, oops, we could come on any weekday at any time. If this is not possible, can somebody from the fire station come to our school and talk to the members of the teacher club, of the English club, about a day in the life of a fireman at a fire station? I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and so thank you, yours faithfully. Now, as you can notice, the student provided two options for the person he's sending a letter to in order to help them kind of choose. And he still explained why the letter has been written in the first place, because they talked about the topic in class, they just want to know more, and so on. Now, use the notes to write in your copybook a letter to a local hospital. I don't see the notes, but if they're available in another book, maybe that's how you should do it. Maybe you just want to change some of the words and say, um, if you want to write to a hospital, I'm pupil at Al Jazeera Secondary School here in Riyadh. My classmates and I are learning about hospitals and doctors at the moment in our English classes. We're interested in visiting a hospital to find out what it is really like. I know, inshallah, God forbid you wouldn't like have to do so. Is it possible to arrange a visit to your hospital for or to your clinic for my class? We could come on any weekday at any time. If this is not possible, can somebody from your hospital come to our school and talk to the members of the English club about a day in the life of a doctor at the hospital? I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and so thank you. Have a good day. Oh, that's a good hit. 7 minutes, although I said 10. You should clap for me here. Bye.